What's up, guys? So this video is a little bit late, but I have been recording my Colossus dungeons to finish up the the 5 elemental dungeons. I know I have light left and I've got dark left, and I'm also going to do a siphon video for the wood colossus, since that's the favored currently the favored method of beating him. So I will do a siphon one for that. But this video, even though I recorded it last week, it's still timely, so should still help you guys if for the upcoming Friday dungeon. Depending on what your time what your time zone is, I think maybe it might be Friday for you already by the time I post this video, but that's okay. So there are a number of colossi, which I've talked about, who are very susceptible to just mainstream damage. And even though 433 I think would like us to use some of the skill sets that really have no other use in the game, they just haven't built the colossi in a way that actually require that. And I think the Light Colossus is probably one of the biggest ones that they failed at doing that. So this guy is a self-healer, and his little minion has a recovery up. So what they really want us to do with this Colossus is they want us to make use of like recovery breaks and things that will minimize recovery. But the thing is, you really just don't have to do that with this guy. You can just brute force it. Just get as much damage as you can, death break him, and focus him down. It's really as simple as that. And the thing is, dark monsters have pretty much the best, have some of the highest damage potential in the game because of their natural 50% crit damage. So, if you've been playing the game for a number of rebirth festivals, usually the dark monsters are favored because of that extra crit damage potential. So hopefully you've picked up some pretty good dark monsters. And I've used my cache of dark monsters on here, with some favoritism for my Fire Indra. The reason I like the Indra here is because I do have him built on a rune. I do have him on a rune set, and he's got the elemental advantage on his first skill. And also, as with all games which have a light and dark elemental, usually it's always where they are each other's weakness, as well as being strong against each other. So light is strong against dark, but it also takes extra damage from dark, and then the same in reverse for dark when it comes to light. And one way to kind of mitigate that damage a little bit is by using these monsters who have an elemental advantage skill, but would take neutral damage from the monster. So I did that because so I did use my Indra because he is built fairly well, and for my purposes, so he can do pretty good damage. He doesn't have that extra 50% crit damage that the darks do, but it comes down to how many dark monsters you have and how much damage you need. But basically, guys, this Colossus is not too bad. You can just brute force it. I mean, I did use like the Sierra in the second run, and that's just because she's got better damage gems on her. It wasn't for her second skill or anything like that. It's literally just so that you just need to maximize damage. You can always try and get him down to half on the first team, let them wipe him, and then just use your second team to clean up. All you need is damage, and that is it, guys. So I hope this helped. Like the video if you liked it, leave me a comment, and I will see you in the next video.